In a small village, surrounded by trees and mountains, lived a young man named Adam. He was quiet, loved by everyone, but he carried an old wound in his heart and a fear that no one knew the reason for. When he was 10 years old, his older brother Kareem climbed the mountain in search of a rare plant to cure their sick mother. Kareem never returned. No one dared to climb to search for him. From that day on, the mountain peak became a symbol of terror in the village, and everyone said, "Whoever enters there does not come out." Adam grew up, and with him, the fear grew. He avoided even looking at the mountain, taking another path just to avoid passing near it. One day, while the children were playing near the forest, a sudden fire broke out due to lightning. Smoke billowed, and people began to scream, "Help! The girl Rukiah is trapped in the fire." Some tried to enter, but the flames were fierce. The only safe way to rescue her passed through an old path behind the mountain, a path that hadn't been used in years. People looked at each other in fear. No one dared. Even the strong men retreated. And then everyone heard a quiet, yet firm voice, "I will go." Everyone turned. It was Adam. He donned an old cloak, took a wooden stick and a small bucket of water. He carried no weapon, just a will he had never known before. His heart raced, and his hands trembled, but he did not retreat. Each step resisted the fear within him, bringing back the face of his lost brother. In the middle of the path, the shadows began to grow. He heard a voice like whispers, turn back before you're lost like your brother." But he continued walking. He thought, perhaps these voices are not real, but an old fear trying to grasp me once more. He reached the place where Rukiah was trapped in a circle of fire. She was crying and screaming, "Help me!" Without hesitation, he splashed water around her to create a small path. He draped his wet cloak over his back and carried her. "I'm here. Don't be afraid. We will get out together." He turned back, the fire behind him, the mountains ahead, and the fear between his heart and mind. But something within him was stronger, his belief that he could not leave her, just as his brother had been left one day. When he emerged from the path, the villagers saw him carrying the girl in his arms. His face smeared with smoke, but his eyes shining. The people ran to him. His mother embraced him, and everyone cried tears of joy. The village elders said to him, "You were always afraid of the mountain, Adam. How did you manage?" He replied in a low voice, "For the first time, I decided not to let my fear decide my place." From that day on, everything changed. The mountain was no longer a symbol of fear, but of courage. And Adam? He became a symbol among the people. Not because he saved the girl, but because he saved himself from his inner prison.